Hello and ka-ching! Bernie here, and I would like to show you today how you set up the Fibonacci tool so that you can draw your levels for the MCA investments like -20, -30, -40, how you can draw that easily with the Fibonacci, using the Fibonacci tool. You just click, and I show you the outcome. So I show you what we are achieving today. So if we are here in an instrument, in this case, we are in Litecoin, and I have this Fibonacci tool, then I just draw it here and there, and all my levels are ready. Basically, that was the wrong direction, so I need to draw it from bottom to top. And then you see you have the 0, then the 0.20, 0.30, that's 40%, 50%, and so forth. So, and I show you how you achieve that, to design that tool. So basically, if you are choosing to take this tool, let's set it to default mode. You can find it here on top, on the left side in Tradingview, on the third column here. You click on the small arrow, and then you find the Fibonacci retracement tool. So you go to this Fibonacci retracement tool, and then you click somewhere where you, let's say we want to find our recent high. So we go on the 1-year chart, and then we have here our recent high, which is obviously this one. Let's call it this one for now, to make it easier. And now I would like to draw my Fibonacci, my levels, my MCA levels, which means we're starting at 0. So 0 is somewhere even lower here, but we're drawing at 0, and then we want to have all the levels up to the highest point here. And to achieve that, we first draw. So before you can save it, you just have to start drawing the Fibonacci retracement regularly. So this is how it looks like when you draw that Fibonacci retracement in its default state. And what we're doing then is double clicking on it and then go to style. And here you see immediately that you have here all the different levels. And this can be set just to 0.2, which represents 20%, 0.3, 30%, 0.4, 40%, and so forth. I'm putting here 50, 60, 0.60, 0.70, 0.80, 0.90, and that's it. The other ones we don't need it. The other two we don't need them. And now we can also see say which type of lines do we have here. Thickness, I would take the thicker line. Then we can have the value, the levels. We can have the prices. So either you can click it or remove it. And this is how the Fibonacci retracement tool is used to draw the levels. What we're doing now is we're saving them. So we save that as, call it MCA standard. You can say from bottom to top. That means you're drawing it, starting at the bottom, going to the top. Depending on the numbers, you can also turn it around. So if you are, I'm canceling here. If you, for example, start here with 0.9 and you work your way down 0.8, 0.7, and so on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can see that now it's turned around. Now you can draw it from top to bottom, the bottom to top. So when I click it now, this tool, I have to draw it from top to bottom. Oops. Yeah, bottom to top. Bottom to top means first start at the bottom, at the top, sorry. First start at the top, going to the bottom, or the other variation is starting from the bottom, going up to the top. So Fibonacci tool, I have a retracement. I have saved it here in my favorites. So going from the bottom to the top, or going from the top to the bottom. And depending on how you configured it, it shows you, so we don't need the 90, we wanted the 80. It shows you 0.20. Now you need to turn it around. Then it's 0.20, which means 20%, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So that's the one variation. Or if you have the other way around, then you start here on the other way around. Depends on, just try it out, figure it out, which works better for you. So if it's more intuitive for you to start at the bottom, draw it up, or vice versa, start at the top and draw it to the bottom.
But where do you base it?
Yeah, and where do we base it? So I remove it again. If we have our high here, I'm starting now, I'm drawing from bottom to top. I'm just starting somewhere here. So I'm starting somewhere here, doesn't matter where it is. And then I'm going to the top here. Then I'm double clicking on it again, go to coordinates. And here I set the smaller value to 0. So in this case, the smaller value is 52 compared to 116. If you configured it the other way around, probably this is 52 and this would be 116. So that's why I say I take the smaller value, set it to 0. And voila, here are my levels. So 20%, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. And one is at 100, basically is at 0. So this is how you can configure your Fibonacci retracement tool we used to use the GAN box, but the GAN box is limited in its levels. And with this Fibonacci tool, retracement tool, we are basically not using it as a Fibonacci tool, but we are using the levels here, and it is offering us all the levels down from 20% to 100. So you can also choose, you can also design different variations. So for example, you can say 0, then 0.25, 50, 75, and okay, let's say 1. And now you got it separated. So this is for the crypto small caps. We have divided it into 4 pieces. Okay. Any questions on that?
Nope, thank you.
Cool. Amazing. I hope you have a lot of fun with that, and it makes it really straightforward and easy to draw the levels and to see where your entry points are for your MCA investments. Having said that, if you have any questions, drop us a line to clientcare@kaching.net or below in the comments of this video, and we will be happy to answer them in a separate video. See you soon, and ka-ching!